morning, welcome to Table Talk, that show on the internet where we talk about your topics and questions via the hashtag Table Talk on the Reddit /r/SourceFed. I'm Matt Lieberman.
I'm Bree Esprig.
I'm Dani Rosenberg.
Yay! I love this crew.
Me too.
Folks, if you're a Table Talk superfan, and why wouldn't you be, you could have been watching this episode 3 days ago. How? Why? When? Where? Vessel is the answer to all those questions, okay?
You could tweet at us with stuff that we've talked about now, and I'd be like, oh, they're on Vessel, and I'll be like, I'll respond, and I'll talk with you, and I'll
Yeah,
fave your
see,
shit.
Dani is better than us because she will talk back about everything.
Sometimes.
I might.
Yeah, but what you may not know is that we post every single episode of Table Talk on Vessel 3 full days before we post it on YouTube. You can check in the description for information about how to get a 30-day free trial, and why wouldn't you? Because it's got a great user interface, and you get cool, up-to-date exclusives like that.
The site's pretty, it looks good.
Jess. Okay.
Jess.
Jess. My girlfriend and I have been taken to, we say Jess to each other all the time.
That's so cute. Is that what you guys call each other, Jess?
No, it's like,
Jess!
it's how we say yes. No, we have like,
You guys are real cute.
So cute.
They're wicked cute.
Can we talk about real quick before
Let's
we
talk
do that
about it for a
what
little
she
bit.
does for you every day?
She makes you breakfast, right?
she packs me a lunch and sometimes breakfast ingredients, and she'll leave me a note. And before I leave the house, I'll leave her a note. And we I don't know, we try to keep each other like.
And you have a
really
hamster or
happy.
a guinea pig?
Guinea pig. She's
Yeah.
not a hamster. Let's be real. It's
Yeah.
Lucy, and she is a handful.
You guys are great guinea parents.
Yeah.
Thank you. We try to be. All right, we got a question, a topic here from Serious Sam 430. If World War III was declared tomorrow, and you were drafted into the military,
Oh, man.
what branch would you be in, and what would your role be, or how screwed would you be?
Shoo, that's a great question.
Yikes.
I know I have flat feet, which means I can't be infantry, which is great. I will. But how do you be like?
Get some inserts.
How can you be like Robin Williams in Good Morning Vietnam? I'll be that guy.
Can I be the radio guy?
Can I be the funny radio guy in the internment camp? That'll be my position in the military.
I don't want anything with Navy. The idea of being in a submarine with pressure, like super deep in the ocean, is terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrifying to me.
Deep pressure.
I would probably want to do logistics, which means the same stuff I do here, where it's like I stay back at base, I keep the missions organized, and then you guys go do
What
it.
if they attack the base?
Then I'm gonna take care of it.
Yeah.
See,
But I'd like to rather do the paperwork than have to
Most
go,
of the time, yeah.
than go get shot.
girl,
I think I would do well for myself, but I don't think I have that spy vision where I always know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be like, whew, it's done, and then I get shot in the head from somebody I didn't see standing over there.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm so screwed. I know exactly what you mean. I am. As long as World War III is not happening in Canada, I'm going
was good.
straight to Canada. Straight to Canada.
You're gonna
I'm
be
that person.
a
that
draft
runs.
dodger?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a draft dodger, or I'm gonna be a hippie that jumps up into an olive tree and is just like, "Hey man, chill out."
And then you get shot.
I would get straight up shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
You
if
would get shot by your own people.
What if you met a
Fine.
sniper in that tree and you guys just had a family up there and
Oh my goodness, sniper family.
you just built a new life in that tree?
And I made a nest with my little sniper babies. What if I birthed out guns?
What?
Sniper
Like
rifle.
in
What
eggs
if I
or
just
like an amniotic fluid?
Better hope the safety's on in your fucking ovum.
Yeah,
know
are
what?
they
No.
half you?
It's egg. It would come out of an egg, and it would be assault rifles.
Be like a
and
little one that grew bigger.
it would be engraved with my face.
What? I'm
My
sorry.
face would be engraved on
You're
these
flying
rifles.
in the face of genetics in every way possible.
Okay.
We need more gun
Sniper.
control. We don't need women birthing gun eggs.
Yeah, because then you'd have to regulate those gun births.
This is World
like,
War III,
ma'am?
people. This
Ma'am,
hasn't
do you have a
happened
license
yet.
to have that gun, baby?
They can do the metal detector on
know I
your
don't.
ovaries, and they're like, you got 16 guns in there.
Oh my god.
Six-
That would hurt so badly.
What is the word for
You
like
think twins
16
hurt?
tuplets? It's like septuplets, octuplets, nontuplets,
Guns.
decatuplets, dodecatuplets is 12.
Knowing me, my sniper
What?
rifle
Dodeca?
baby,
Yeah, tricodecatuplets would be 13 babies.
my
a
sniper
great
rifle
word.
baby
Yeah.
would come out deformed, and it would be a super soaker.
That's funny and sad.
With gross fluid in it.
Yeah, with amniotic fluid.
Oh God. What do you think amniotic fluid tastes like?
I don't talk.
Okay,
No.
can we quickly talk about how gross it is? This is me making a judgment,
Okay.
and I'm sorry, but I'm also not because
I'm
I
talking
think
about
it's
women who
gross.
eat their placenta?
Yes.
Here's the thing, it's a cultural thing, but there is that whole like gross factor, but there's a lot of women that supposedly if you like eat it, it's supposed to help with postpartum depression.
I
Yeah.
know, that's so crazy. It's supposed to have all these vitamins.
And vitamins
For me,
and
I'm like, I
aminos
think I
and-
can get over the gross factor if I'm not going to turn into like Sylvia Plath after my first
Well,
kid's born. you
Let
know?
me ask
I
you
don't
a
want that to
question.
happen.
What if
I
it
get
was
that.
what if it was like the freeze dried in the capsules? Like they grind it up.
I know, my best friend did that.
Right.
Well,
And
it's
I
not that
respect
bad.
that decision.
But do they ship your placenta
Placenta?
to a facility where they like make them into pills?
They
Yes,
do it
yes,
right,
they do.
right there in the hospital.
They come in
so
with the
weird to me.
freezer and they take it and then they mail it to you.
And then they like Amazon
but
Prime
do you
it
have
to
to do
a
it that way?
facility.
Could you throw it on the grill and like season it with
can.
lemon and butter?
You absolutely
You could
can.
put rosemary on it, baby, if you wanted to.
I would put it on a Rosemary's
I
Baby.
think you could ask, like, can I put it in a mason jar and take it home with me?
Ooh, I'm gonna pickle it. I'm gonna pickle that placenta.
I hope rosemary.
You're not supposed to eat it. The wife is. Please don't eat your wife's placenta.
Why not?
It's not for you.
It's
our
not for you.
nutrients for
It's
the
a
mother.
delicacy.
Don't eat your
Listen.
wife's placenta.
If it's okay to eat Rocky Mountain oysters, it should be okay for a man to eat a placenta.
Says how? What is
What?
that correlation?
Yeah,
I'm just saying, if people can eat testicles.
that's a Rocky Mountain.
Rocky
oyster.
Mountain oysters are bull testicles.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant oysters.
No,
I was like,
that.
yeah, I was like, wait.
No. Rocky Mountain oysters
Okay.
are bull's testicles. If we can
Okay.
eat testicles, why can't men
But
eat placentas?
are you like married and all up in the guts of that bull all the time?
Sure.
No.
No, that's illegal.
Listen, you wouldn't be all up in
For
the guts
now.
of a male bull unless you were also a male bull.
Question.
Where have we gone with this?
I don't
what
know.
was the question?
We're talking about gay
if World
bulls.
War III happened?
Yeah.
Do you think if Rosemary had eaten her baby placenta,
Then she wouldn't have Satanists trying to take her baby?
do you think it would have tasted
No.
like hot tamales?
Because it's a Satan baby? I mean, it would have at
Cinnamon
least...
is the spice of the devil.
Thank you. This goes to
Piquant.
Coast
And it's a good spice though.
Piquant.
Awesome MGY. Awesome MG.
Awesome MG.
Awesome
Ms.
MG.
Awesome MG.
You have to lose one talent in order to gain another. What do you do?
Ooh. I will trade... I will trade cooking for dance.
Ooh,
Really?
Okay.
Yes. Because Papa does love to eat out.
Does
At a
Papa?
restaurant.
Lieberman! You're asking for a gift.
A GIF?
A gift.
Ooh, I like a nice GIF.
That's wow. I think
I
I
wanna
would.
be able to dance.
I get that. I would trade being able to dislocate my shoulder, and you know that's a talent, to have the song voice of an angel,
Sure.
of a jay, of a.
Where are you trying to go
I'm
with
trying
this?
to. What bird sings beautifully? Of a dove.
A jaybird?
No, doves
No.
are annoying as.
Yeah, they don't.
They're
they-
like.
Yeah.
I don't know. What birds sing nice? Mockingbird?
Mockingbird.
Do they sing nice?
Do they sing nice?
Mockingbird.
This is not.
Don't sing.
This is not the bird call.
Yeah, we don't know who has
We
the
don't.
best bird voice.
I
This
would
is
like
not
the
the
full-
bird voice.
No.
You're right.
That's another show we have started.
Or American Bird.
You know whose voice
This
I'll
American
take?
bird.
Welcome back to This American Bird. I'm Ira Glass.
I'll
Bird.
take Brittany from Alabama Shake's voice, please.
Ooh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
That's the voice I want.
Act one.
I will
An
trade.
egg
I currently
made
have
for
the
a king.
ability to, if I drive somewhere once, I never need directions again. I have an insanely
Cool.
keen
That's
sense
a
of
cool-
direction.
What would you give
That's a
up?
power.
I would
actually.
trade that for the like super flexible ability to like do like backflips,
Yeah.
do like splits, climbing on shit, like
But
just
what
super
good is that
physical
gonna do?
ability. I can.
So it'll be way more useful in World War
You,
III.
you are a human GPS. That is
I'm a
a
human
superpower.
GPS.
You're giving up a superpower to be bendy.
Not bendy necessarily, to be like insane, like an insanely good dancer, acrobat. It's like
Wait, I can have more?
This is all in one. My general health, flexibility, and skill is like.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Because you
Remember
apply that
Mission
to the
Impossible-
bedroom. Oh, I get that.
Mission Impossible 5. Did you guys see it?
No.
No.
Oh. Then okay, I'll find another
I heard
example.
it was great.
Just the most badass spy you've ever seen. She can do everything.
Oh, the girl in it?
The girl in Mission Impossible 5, she does this move where she jumps on a dude's shoulders and like with her legs and like
Cracks his neck.
I want to be able to do that.
Okay, there you go.
The
That's,
spy
that
skills
is
of
a
being
talent.
like all that stuff.
Yeah. That's a
I
good
like
call.
spies.
I would trade my GPS talents for spy. I'd be a lost spy a lot of the time.
Sure.
I'd have a map open. But the minute I see shit,
You'd
I can
have
do
a
10
handler.
backflips.
You'd have a handler with your GPS dot and a camera and a microphone and an earpiece. You're fine.
What if your handler was Chelsea Handler?
Stop.
I'd
She
be
would
like, I don't like
drunk on
vodka,
the
bitch, I
job.
like whiskey.
She'd be making jokes at the expense of the natives. It would not be a good situation.
She would be a good distraction. She'd be a good decoy.
I tell
Why
her to
would
be
you
a nicer
want a distraction
human
when
and
you're
get out of
behind
my way? I
enemy
have shit
lines
to do.
trying to survive?
You need a decoy.
Give us a good question gods.
Oh boy. This is from Bread Quest.
Oh,
Oh, story of my life.
God breads.
What's the most embarrassing thing that you've paid for?
Ooh, most embarrassing thing that I've paid for.
Yikes.
Movies. I'm just kidding.
Lube?
That's not embarrassing, that's just practical.
Right?
Children, lube isn't just for porn stars, okay? It makes everyone's sex life better.
I guess.
My God.
I'm just like, what's the most embarrassing thing that I've bought with my own money? Typically, embarrassing things just come to me. Like, I remember a friend of mine once gave me a butt plug as a birthday gift because there was a sex shop next to the karaoke bar where we were having my birthday. And I had it on my shelf for years, and I was like, I can't open this box. Because if I open the box, people will think that I've used it. As long as the box
If the
is sealed,
seal is
if
not
the seal is
broken.
not broken, everyone knows this is a gag gift that I received and it has never been used. I don't know what happened to it. It got lost in a move.
Right.
It got lost in a move a couple moves ago.
We know where it is.
It's
Stand up and
in
shake
your
it
butt.
out.
It's in your butt.
We know. I wish you would just shit yourself. I would laugh till I cried.
Just this overwhelming scent comes over and it's like, you did it.
If you went that far for the bit, I would
Now I
I
just
would
feel like a
lick your
failure
boot.
as what?
kiss your boot. Lick your boot.
Oh, my boot. I thought you were saying like butt with like an accent or like.
No.
I will say, okay, so a few years ago, this wall behind us, we filmed a Curb Cash with Kevin Bruick where he got a bunch of punishments, and one of them was we sprayed him with water guns with paint. We like painted him all over. And it was just like, it was awesome. The wall was just covered in splatter. But anyway, all of us were covered in paint, and the carpet was covered in paint, and I had to go to Ralph's and rent a rug doctor with paint all over me.
Oh God.
Where
You just looked like a victim
it
of an
was
accident.
super blatant that I was like, we fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a
feel
rug
like
doctor,
they-
please?
I feel like
That
they've
was
seen everything.
embarrassing.
They've
Yeah.
seen everything.
Yeah.
Do you know how many murderers they've met and they don't even know?
People
Think
who
about
just,
that.
oh, absolutely.
excuse
but also,
me,
those rug doctors don't really do the job.
Mr. Rug Doctor, just a few quick questions. So this thing will pick up seminal fluid.
Let's go. Sorry, what?
Some blood and
Seminal
guts.
fluid?
Seminal
Seminal fluid.
No,
It does not pick up seminal fluid.
it doesn't.
I
We're
mean-
rug doctor. You can't
Okay.
expect miracles
Okay.
from us.
But
but what we can do is not report you to the police.
Right.
Great. A few more questions.
Sure.
Does it pick up fecal matter?
Is
How's
it
it-
animal or human?
Yeah, if it's rabbit pellets, yeah, but if it's a human turd, you're gonna need to get a paper towel with that one. bro.
Okay. A few more questions. A few more
Okay,
questions. A few
okay.
more questions. Hair.
Definitely hair.
Sure.
Okay.
That's really
great.
the only thing it can't pick
Super,
up, if
super.
we're being honest.
Yeah.
Bone.
Bone?
Crushed bone.
I feel like that's gonna jam it.
What if it's finely crushed?
Finely crushed, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
This is great. This is great. Just a few more questions.
Yeah.
Female ejaculate.
What is-
Definitely.
What does that even look like?
It's a It's a viscous, clear liquid.
I know that my own personal rug doctor does do that, so I have experience.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
firsthand.
okay, great,
We
great.
pride ourselves here at Rug Doctor
Okay.
on our honesty.
Super.
So,
Well, you know what? 2 out of 5 ain't bad. I'll take it.
oh my God, can I have your autograph, Meatloaf?
Of course.
Oh wait, it's 2
But
out
I
of 3.
won't do that.
2 out of 3.
Well, I'm sorry. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
I understand. I completely get it.
Yeah. Now you also understand why I have so many crazy stains in my home.
But always, also,
all the
you
sense.
always have to rent the rug doctor from like the 17-year-old kid who works there,
Yeah.
and he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Don't you get it at like a grocery store?
Yeah, you can get it at the front of like any Ralph's or Vaughn's, pretty much.
I've never gotten one. I was gonna get one a couple apartments ago, but then my landlady, I think she was lying. She said that even if I got one, it wouldn't do any good, and that I'd still have to pay out of my security deposit for a new carpet.
Yep, that's why you gotta call
You
Stanley
just let it
Steamer.
happen.
That's
Oh!
quickly.
That got some fucking air.
Did it get on Louise?
Did it get you?
Close. It was
Ooh.
close.
I got contact high from that height.
All right, one more to bring it home.
Yeah, bring it home.
Bring
Okay.
it.
I am Jesse
Whoa.
on Reddit. Right.
Jesse, you're lucky. I never get that type of intro ever in my life.
It's true.
Except for my dog.
Would you rather have there be an afterlife or be able to go through life multiple times being born as different people, each time being better than the last?
Multiple times being born as different people, each time better than the last.
Yeah, if you can guarantee that every single time's going to be better and like life was
wish I
shitty
could
and then it
go
became
back.
good this time, it's
Oh
going to
my
be great
God.
next time.
I want to go back. I wish I could go back to when I was like 6 with my mom and rationalize out what she's telling me.
Yeah.
Because I know that like now as an adult, I'm like, that was no, that didn't make any sense. And I could go back and just be like 6 and be like, I'm a child.
Yeah.
There
Chill
you
out.
go.
Wait, but you're not going to know any of the stuff from your previous lives.
You're gonna be better though.
That's true.
Oh, you get to do like all different types of lives.
But okay.
Do you get to carry on your memories of the former life?
What?
Do you get to carry on your memories of the former life?
No. I think it's straight
Out of Compton.
reincarnation. You don't get any previous information.
But it's gonna be better and better?
The guarantee is each life will be better than the
100%.
last.
I'm not gonna just go sit up in heaven where I'm definitely going.
Yeah.
Here's the
And
thing.
just chill.
What about the afterlife, though? You're
We don't know-
untouchable
we don't know what it
in
is.
this afterlife.
Okay.
Because this is supposed to be 2 really great options that we're picking from. So, in the afterlife, you can have whatever you want.
You can have Philadelphia cream cheese on a cloud.
You can have it as much as you want.
But it also lasts
no consequence.
forever.
Yeah.
Forever. Eternity is not a good idea.
Heaven sounds boring to me because I don't know much about it. There's no brochure. Are we just gonna like hang out?
Of
What are
course
we
there is,
doing up
Danny.
there?
It's called the Bible.
I'm sorry. I would give
In
anything to sleep on a cloud.
the Bible, heaven is described as a bunch of clouds with God and Jesus and good people on them. Sounds like a great time.
Sounds boring, dude.
It does. Hey, look, nothing was meant to last forever. The beauty of life
the
is
afterlife-
created by its impermanence.
Does it move like the afterlife is
It's
gonna
true.
move with the generations, right? So like 100 years ago, afterlife would have been like you just go sit in a really clean place.
Yeah. It's gonna
And
be
it's
filthy.
a great thing.
It's gonna be like New
Like,
York in the 70s.
It's gonna be a whole different thing.
Yeah. Well,
We're
imagine
also, like-
you're also there with every person who's ever lived ever. That means that the
packed.
listen.
It's gonna be packed.
do you
Let's
know-
not go.
What
Let's
got
stay
you
in
into
tonight.
heaven in the 1920s? Racists definitely got into heaven before racism was 100% accepted as a bad thing. I'm not saying that God likes racists
But if they're bad
or anything
up there,
like that, but I'm
they're
like,
moved to hell.
no. I'm sorry. People don't get shuttled to hell when people on
How
Earth
do you
decide
know?
that we're
We
progressive
don't know
now.
what's gonna happen.
Don't know shit.
We don't know.
All
anything.
I know is that I'm gonna hang out with motherfucking John Lennon, Lou Reed. We're
You
gonna
really
start a
think
band.
John Lennon, an infamous wife beater, got into heaven?
I'm picturing you going up to John Lennon and Lou Reed and being like, I wanna
Lou
hang
Reed
out.
got into heaven?
No, yeah, Lou Reed was grumpy
Hell
as shit.
no. He was grumpy as shit and a
I
drug addict.
love Lou Reed. He's grumpy as fucking shit.
No
I'm
way,
grumpy
Bree.
sometimes. We're all grumps.
You're a small level of grump. You're a lovely level of grump.
I love the level of debate that this has opened up, and I appreciate everyone's viewpoints.
I just want to
Here's
pour
the thing
nacho
with-
cheese into my mouth
We
and
don't
sleep
know
on
what
a
we're
cloud.
getting in the afterlife.
You can
We don't
totally
know.
do that, but do you really want to do that every day, every moment for
I don't know.
eternity?
In the afterlife, I
Yeah.
can do whatever I want.
Except be alive.
Oh, why would I? Okay, it would be cool to experience different people's perspectives on life. That would be cool.
It
But
would
you're
be
still
very
gonna
cool.
die.
The thing that gives life its beauty is its impermanence. There's
And
no point in doing
that's
something forever.
Great.
I would just be bored. I feel like I get bored.
Yes.
Can I choose neither?
I like
no,
roll.
you get one or the other.
You want to
Oh,
go to
you-
purgatory?
No. What if life just ends and then it's over?
That's what might happen.
That's
the thing.
probably what's
That
gonna
might
happen.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that too. Yeah.
What else is there? What else could I
I've
possibly
hit an
have?
age where I
Cloud
can't
and
imagine
nacho cheese.
that
Exactly,
like
but-
we're gonna die and then go to a whole other spectral plane that's a completely developed other world
Yeah.
with activities.
What if it turns out that when we die, we just wake up and it turns out our entire planet has just been the Hunger Games for a much larger and developed society?
I had
Are you
that
talking about that
nightmare
Rick and
last
Morty
night.
episode?
Yeah, kind of like
It
that.
is so good.
So good.
No, I
we
had
could
that.
all be
That's-
powering someone's.
Spoilers! Watch the show.
Watch Rick and Morty. What
I
are you
do
doing?
feel like aliens are making bets on us.
Totally.
I feel like we're lab rats in space.
Well, there
Side
is that,
note,
that
Rick
theory.
and Morty is like the one show that I will definitely I pay for. I pay for every episode.
yeah.
It's a good enough show. You should just do
It's
that.
super inventive. Every episode's.
If
like,
you're stealing that
super
show, you're
inventively
part
great.
of the problem.
Okay, let's go back to the afterlife.
Yeah.
There's a theory that like our universe is just like this tiny little, like our world is a tiny little piece of like a big overall universe.
Yeah.
We're like a splashback. We're like a booger of a giant universe.
yeah.
We're a booger of a giant, basically.
Yeah.
I'm cool with being a booger.
Yeah, me too.
Unless it's a sharp booger.
Oh yeah, no one wants to be one of those crusty
Annoying.
ass sharp boogers.
Fuck sharp boogers.
Fuck sharp boogers.
It
Where- how do
sounds
they even
dangerously
happen?
close to something bad.
Oh, okay.
I don't get
It's like you say it fast enough, it just sounds
Fuck sharp
better.
boogers.
Actually, that time it sounded like fuck sharpshooters,
Yeah.
which I mean,
I like sharpshooters.
yeah.
Yeah, just ask my sniper, baby.
All right, I think we should end it
All
there.
right.
Thank you all so much for watching Table Talk. Continue to submit your questions and topics via the hashtag Table Talk and the red/r/SourceFed, and go to vessel.com to watch the show 3 days early. Check it out in the description for a 30-day free trial. Yes, I'm Matt Lieberman.
I'm Bree S. Ray.
Rubber.
Yes.
What would you do if you were at home and there was no camera here and we were playing this just casually at home and I was like, I'm done, and I walked
We would
away?
have just knocked it over and done something else.
Hey, in some movie news, Paul Dini weighed in with his opinion on Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn outfit in the upcoming Suicide Squad movie.